Hey, welcome back to Dad's Garage. Today I'm here with a very special subscriber of mine, Curtis. Curtis has been a fan of this car forever. And actually I met Curtis, I was eating lunch one day sitting in a parking lot, and Curtis was on a break at work and he approached me and just loved this car. So let Curtis hop in behind the wheel and sit there, and we got some pictures with you at the car and everything, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then I offered up to Curtis, it's just his dream. This car is his dream. And I said, hey Curtis, why don't we go for a spin one day? And we ran it past his dad and he was good with it. And so Curtis is gonna get himself a ride in a Scat Pack today for the very first time. So he's gonna sit right there in that front seat. We're gonna have a camera on him and a camera on the road. And let us get loaded in here and we'll be right back. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. All right, so what do you know about the Scat Pack wide body? What's different?
It's much better than the Challenger.
Yeah, what about the wide body? Do you know the difference between the wide body and the regular?
This one is a heavy.
Yeah, so it's got thicker sway bars. Yeah. It's got active suspension. So when you go through the different modes, you can make the suspension either soft like right now, or you can make it hard. Of course, you got the much wider tires. You got the 305s. They're about this wide versus the regular, you know, the 245s on the regular Scat Pack, or 275s if you get dynamics. You get those things. Gosh, I can't even think right now, but oh, you get the bigger brakes. You get the 6-piston Brembos on the front, 4-piston on the rear. So it's got a lot of cool stuff. But here you go, maiden voyage. Do you know anything about the drive modes in it?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, good. Because when you double tap, you go into your custom mode. This is the one that I go to if I want to just play around a little bit. So basically, transmissions and tracks, it's going to shift real hard. Paddles are on, so if I want to use them. Traction and street, because I don't want to be spinning too much. I want that traction control working. Suspensions and tracks, I'm going to get your best cornering. Not the best probably if you're going to run from a dig, because you want that weight transfer. But and then steering and sport, because it gets pretty darn stiff if you go to the other modes. So all right, here we go. Let's see, all this road construction, I gotta think, where do we get out? Okay, let's see if we can cut up through here. Pretty hard when you're in track. It's a lot smoother shifting when you're in regular.
It sounds better from the Hellcat. I know the Hellcat has the supercharged whine.
Yeah.
But this is much smoother.
Yeah. These cars are probably better on the street than a Hellcat. Just that low end torque and its immediate delivery because of it being normally aspirated. Most people will tell you that they're more fun on the street than a Hellcat is. Probably Hellcat guys would probably disagree with that, but
yeah.
You listen to guys like B Mason. I don't know if you know who he is on YouTube, but he is a Mopar genius. They call him the professor. He builds motors and everything. And I was actually going to buy a Hellcat, and he talked me out of it basically because he's like, dude, if you're not going to the drag strip with it, then there's really no point in going with the Hellcat. He came from a Scat Pack too, and he misses it on the street, but on the drag strip, obviously, it's no competition. All right, let's see if we can find some streets here, Curtis. Now, one thing, I just learned this like, a couple months ago, but if you're cruising along and you hold this down for 2 seconds, the left shift, it's going to put you in the right gear for hard acceleration. See that? What do you think? That's our first hit. We'll get some more here. What do you expected?
No.
Huh?
No.
No? You expect it to be faster or slower?
Oh, faster.
Faster? I'm gonna cut that out of the video. Oh my goodness. Despite the fact it's slower than you thought, I guess it looks like you're still having a good time. Oh, goodness. Now, my son Adam, who you said you know,
yeah.
I went to lunch with him yesterday, and he told me, he says, man, I can't believe how fast that thing is. I guess his expectations are a little different than yours. Oh, goodness. Did you see the video the other day I put out with the new tires?
Yeah.
Yeah, finally got the new tires. This thing grips good now, really good in corners. We'll go find you some corners too. Up here I like to hit the turns in. One thing I can tell you about the wide body is they handle a lot better than the regular Scat Pack does. You know, I had the regular one before I had this one.
Yeah.
And in a way, the regular one's more fun to drive because it's more on edge because of those smaller tires. And so it gets really squirrely. You got to really drive it more than this, more than you do a wide body. So they are quite a bit different. But these things, actually the regular handles quite well too, considering it's only on a 245 tire and it's a heavy car. You know, I've been really surprised with the handling of these things. I came from a Nissan Maxima prior to the first Scat Pack that I had, and I thought there is no way that thing's going to handle as good as that Maxima does with being front wheel drive, and it's, gosh, nearly 1,000 pounds less, at least 800 pounds less, but I was surprised how well it does handle it. It handles really well, but then you throw the active suspension on the wide body into the mix, and you throw the wider tires, man, it makes a big difference. Oh, one other thing too, you get those two-piece front rotors up front, those big, they're like 15.8 inches on the front. So you get those too when you go with the wide body. So you get quite a bit of stuff. It's about a $6,000 option, but you get a lot with it.
Favorite YouTubers.
What's that?
Out of my favorite YouTubers that I watch who has the Wi-Fi charger.
Uh-huh.
This one, you are my favorite so far.
Well, I hope I stay your favorite. I'm gonna try, Curtis. I know I don't do a ton of Scat Pack content. I do a lot of home improvements, you know, stuff like that. But I do a little bit of Scat Pack content, and I hope that you do enjoy it. So you're riding in your dream car today. So Monday, one of my best friends is a YouTuber also named Front Seat Driver. I've mentioned him in some of my other videos. Go check him out, and everybody watching, check him out. He is Corvette content, but he has a Lamborghini. And Monday, he's fixing to sell that Lamborghini. So I said, dude, you got to take me for a ride. So Monday, assuming, you know, hoping it doesn't rain like it's supposed to, we're going to get our Lamborghini ride on Monday. Let's see here. And now we're hitting traffic, so that's probably bad. I think that was fast enough for the streets of Mexico, you know?
Yeah.
almost over. What do you think?
Great.
Great?
Yeah.
Did it meet all your expectations?
Yeah.
Except you thought it'd be a little faster?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's plenty fast. These things will run the quarter in the low 12s, and the best 0 to 60 I've had in it is 4.2. But I think with these new tires, I'm going to try to get some runs in and see if I can break that 4.2. I really think I can. B. Mason said that these things on a drag radial can get 3.738 0 to 60, which is just mind-boggling for a car that's 4,400-ish pounds, to do that with. And these aren't a drag radial, but I think with the additional grip that I have, I think it's going to be. I think I can beat that 4.2. I really do. So I'll be bringing some footage on that coming up. Curtis, you want to plug anything while you're here? Do you have a I know you have Instagram. Do you want to plug your Instagram or anything while we're here? See if any of our people watching might want to jump in on your Instagram or anything else that you want to plug while you're with us.
My Instagram is Curtis Williams. Kurt Will25.
KurtWill25 is your
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
All right, guys, there you go. From our #1 fan. Go jump on his Instagram. We know he loves the Chargers and the Scat Packs and Hellcats in particular.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time. I had a good time doing it for you, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime. We had a pretty good crowd of fans gathering up over there. I couldn't believe some of those guys were saying, "Oh my gosh, it's a YouTuber," and calling their parents. I'm just a little YouTuber. I'm nothing yet. We did break 600 subs, though. We broke 600 subs yesterday. So I'm pretty excited about that. But we got to pump this thing up to 1,000. When we get to 1,000, we're going to do a giveaway. I got something already bought that's pretty nice. That's going to be a giveaway at 1,000. So help me pump out those subscribers. Do you need some more of those cards to give out?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay. Let me give you another pile of them. There you go.
Thank you.
You bet. Thank you. And is this the one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. And so we'll get that to 1,000 pretty quick. We've been going a pretty good clip here. We've gone up like 85 in the last 28 days. So it's starting to really grow a lot faster. So we appreciate everybody jumping in with us. But here we go. We got Curtis back to the Hacienda. Buddy, it was good having you with us.
Thank you.
All right, bud. We'll see you.
You too.
All right, we've made it back home here, back in Dad's garage, and it was a lot of fun being able to do that with Curtis. Please make sure you go hit up his Instagram account. He posts a lot of stuff on chargers. He finds cool chargers everywhere and puts them on his Instagram account. A lot of fun being a part of that with him, and such a cool young man. And please make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and we will catch you right here next time on Dad's Garage.